Oh man, Santa Claus could be watching and you don't even know what you want.
Don't wake the dragon.
Slavic's probably going to send this tape to the North Pole. At one point, Craig had a sore throat. Naturally, I was concerned, and I sought medical treatment from our family doctor. And I said, Craig has a cold, he has a sore throat. His doctor in Newark suggested that I take him down to see you. She said, well, there's a lot of other doctors around here. Why don't you take him to one of them? I said, well, you're our family doctor. You've been our family doctor for 3 or 4 years. Well, we don't want to see him because if we look at him, every time he coughs or sneezes in school, we're going to have to check him out, and we don't want to be responsible for that. I said, let me speak to the doc. He's busy. I said, well, my child's sick, and it's been suggested he goes to the family doctor. I'd like to speak to the doctor. You're not going to speak to the doctor, and you're not going to come down here. We're not set up to deal with AIDS. I said, he doesn't have AIDS. He's just like any other child. Unfortunately, he's been exposed to a virus. And you people are seen to taking this and twisting it out of proportion. And then she said, well, the school. And I said, I don't give a blank about the school. I'm worried about my son. And I'm coming down there. She said, if you come down here, I'll call the police. I said, well, you might as well start dialing now. So we got dressed and went right down there, and when we got there, the parking lot was full. The waiting room was full, and the doors were locked. We knocked on the door, and everybody just stared at us. And we knocked on the door, and everybody stared at us, so I walked around to the back. And as I was walking around the building, the state police came. And I walked up to them, and I said, is there a problem here? And they said, no, we got a call, and we understand there might be trouble. I said, well, have I done anything wrong? No. Okay. I took pictures of the police car, the locked door, you know, everything. And by this time, Craig's kicking the door, yelling, let us in. You know, I mean, this is insane. It was insane, you know. Finally, somebody came out of the back, I guess it was the doctor's father, and said, I want him off the property. And the police said, if you don't leave, we'll arrest you for trespassing. And I was going to get arrested. I really wanted to be arrested. In a way. Not that I want to get arrested, but the principle of this thing was important. And then I thought, no, if I get arrested, I'm not going to be available for Craig's problem. So we left, went to another doctor, and they couldn't help us. And it wasn't the other doctor's obligation to see Craig. He wasn't a patient of his. Initially, we finally wound up at the emergency room. The whole thing's all mess and confusion, and unbelievable torment and emotion. It was just after Christmas time a year ago that I received a phone call from a doctor's office that Craig had tested positive for the AIDS antibody. The sudden temperature and weather changes which bring on spring colds are a source of constant concern in our household. How's it going? Nice day, huh? I couldn't breathe, coughing all the time, so I thought, well, maybe this is it, you know, I'm done. Well, if I can get over this, I must have some immune system left, you know, without going to a doctor. And I feel 100% better this week. I didn't get anything done for 2 weeks, just laid around, you know. That was the other thing, tired, super tired. But I only lost like 4 pounds. Being sick 2 weeks, can't beat that. And I thought it was curtains for a while there, you know, over the edge. I feel good again this week. Craig's been tested 4 times. You know, always Western blot always comes back positive. I'm not going to keep getting tested. But you get these levels of pessimism and optimism, and you just have to weigh them out and shrug your shoulders and always remember that to date, they always say there's nothing we can do. You know, irregardless, the bottom line is, well, there's nothing we can do about it. I think if I get sick, you're going to see one real resentful person. I'm going to be mad. And that's the way I express myself. I get mad. And I'm good at getting mad. I've been mad for a long time. I work real hard at not being mad, you know. And the experts say, well, take Valium, you know. There you go. Be a zombie, you know. And I don't believe in that either. I still get the impression that there's a lethargic attitude out there of just let this segment of the population, you know, the homosexuals and the IV drug users, die, and, you know, the innocents that get caught in the swing of it. Well, you know, you have to lose a few people, innocent people, to, in effect, get rid of what you want to get rid of.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Hey, thanks. I get a hug.
It's from Barry.
Who wrapped it?
Barry.
Good job.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Thanks, buddy. Another typical day for Mr. Mom. The post office, the local bar, the firehouse. This is like the town that time forgot. So far off the beaten path that nothing's really happened for quite a while. There's a school right behind the dumpsters, and all in this area here with solid reporters, especially by the dumpsters. That whole entire area where those trucks and cars are is just full with reporters, cameramen, people trying to get a story, so to speak. And everyone was upset because they took a picture of the wrong kid and sent it out across the wire. And I walked right in the front door of the school and nobody really recognized me. So our 15 minutes of being famous didn't go over very well, at least for everyone else. It went well for me. We remained obscure. That's pretty much what we wanted.
Mommy, I went over there to fly.
That one's different.
Donna's living with her parents now, and her medical condition is extremely poor and continues to deteriorate.
That's an American flag.
I've needed some time to think, so I've gone to Florida for a week. Robin and her daughter, Becky, are at home taking care of the boys.